Welcome to Mindvero channel. Oh, hi there. It's so good to see you. I was just thinking the other day about superheroes. We all love them, right? The capes, the flying, the super strength. But what if I told you that the most incredible superpowers aren't in comic books? They're right here, in our own backyard, in our oceans, and even in tiny little puddles. I'm talking about animals, people. What these animals can do will absolutely blow your mind. I mean, we think we're so advanced with our smartphones and our smartphones. But nature has been creating superheroes for millions of years. Seriously, you won't believe what these animals can do. Creatures that can punch faster than a bullet, survive the vacuum of space. I can't even survive a Monday without 3 coffees. And some that can literally shoot boiling chemicals out of their behinds. Yes, you heard me right. It's like a spicy surprise no one asked for. We're going to meet an animal that can regenerate its own brain. Can you imagine? Forgetting where you put your keys and just growing a new part of your brain to remember? That's a superpower I need. So get comfortable, grab a snack. Maybe not while we're talking about the boiling chemical thing. And prepare to be amazed. We are about to dive into a world of real-life X-Men, Avengers, and Justice League members, but with more fur, scales, and feathers. It's going to be wild, it's going to be weird, and it's going to be wonderful. Stick around because you are not going to want to miss the unbelievable powers we're about to uncover. Let's get to it. All right, first up, let's talk about the mantis shrimp. Now don't let the name fool you. This isn't some delicate little shrimp you find in a cocktail. Oh no, this creature is a powerhouse. It's like the heavyweight champion of the ocean floor, but in a fabulous rainbow-colored outfit. Its main superpower? A punch. The mantis shrimp has these 2 little club-like arms that it can whip out so fast we're talking 50 miles per hour. That's faster than a .22 caliber bullet. The punch is so powerful it literally boils the water around it. It creates these little bubbles. When those bubbles collapse, they create a second shockwave. Shockwave can stun or kill even if it misses. It's like, I'm gonna get you one way or another. It can easily smash through crab shells, snail shells, aquarium glass. So, if you're thinking of getting one as a pet, you better invest in some seriously strong, bulletproof glass, and maybe some insurance. But that's not all. The mantis shrimp has another superpower. Its eyes. We humans have 3 types of color-receptive cones in our eyes. It's how we see all the colors of the rainbow. Dogs have 2. The mantis shrimp, it has 16. 16! Can you even imagine the world it sees? It can see colors we can't even comprehend, including polarized light. Psychedelic 3D Technicolor dream world. It's like seeing the world on a whole other level, so you have this tiny, beautiful creature that sees the world in a way we can only dream of. And it can also punch with the force of a small explosion. It's the artist and the bouncer of the sea all rolled into one. It's a reminder that sometimes the most incredible things come in the smallest, most colorful packages. You just don't want to make them angry, or stand too close, or be a snail. It's tough being a snail near a mantis shrimp. Okay, have you ever seen anything cuter than an axolotl? Look at that little face. It looks like it's permanently smiling, like it just heard a really good joke and can't stop. They're these little water-dwelling salamanders from Mexico, and they're also known as the walking fish. But their superpower isn't their adorable smile. No, their real power is something straight out of a sci-fi movie, regeneration. And I don't just mean growing back a tail like some lizards can. The axolotl can regenerate almost any part of its body. Lose a leg? No problem, it'll just grow a new one, complete with bones, muscle, nerves, everything. It's like, oh, this old thing, I'll just make another. It can regenerate its feet, its tail, and even parts of its vital organs. It can regenerate parts of its heart and its brain. Can you imagine? You get a paper cut and you're complaining for a week. This little guy gets its spinal cord severed and it just fixes it perfectly, with no scarring. Scientists are completely fascinated by this. They're studying axolotls to figure out how they do it, hoping we can one day apply that to human medicine. Imagine being able to heal major injuries without scars, or repair damaged heart tissue after a heart attack, or even recover from brain injuries or recover from spinal cord injuries. Now we're going from the cute and cuddly to the microscopic and kind of weird looking. But trust me, this one is maybe the most super of all. Meet the tardigrade, also known as the water bear or moss piglet. They are tiny. I mean tiny. Most are less than 0.5 millimeter long. You need a microscope to even see them. They look like little 8-legged, chubby bears. These microscopic critters are the toughest animals on Earth, practically indestructible. What can they survive? It's easier to list what they can't, and that list is empty. Frozen to near absolute zero, minus 458 degrees Fahrenheit, heated to over 300 degrees Fahrenheit, above boiling. Pressures 6 times greater than the deepest ocean. Massive doses of radiation, lethal to humans 1,000 times over, unstoppable. They can even survive the vacuum of space. Space. In 2007, scientists sent tardigrades on a satellite and exposed them to vacuum and solar radiation for 10 days. When brought back, many were fine. They rehydrated and started crawling, even laying eggs, like they just returned from a weird vacation. How do they do it? Cryptobiosis, suspended animation. Curl up into a ton, expel almost all their water, and their metabolism nearly stops. They can wait decades. Ultimate survivors. You don't need to be big to be tough. Sometimes the greatest power is just the ability to hang in there. All right, let's move on to something with a little more spark. The electric eel. Fun fact, it's not actually an eel, it's a type of knife fish. Drama is what this fish is all about. Living in the murky waters of South America, a superpower, electricity. This isn't a doorknob shock. It's a living power plant. About 80% of its body equals sign electrocytes. Think thousands of tiny batteries lined up. Discharge them all at once. A massive jolt. How massive? Up to 860 volts. That's more than 7 times a US wall socket. Okay, this next one is explosive. Literally. Meet the bombardier beetle. This little insect might not look like much, but it has one of the most chemically complex and, frankly, startling defense mechanisms in nature. When this beetle feels threatened by, say, a hungry frog or a curious human, it doesn't just run and hide. Oh no. It turns its rear end towards the attacker and sprays a jet of boiling, noxious chemicals right in their face. It's the talk to the hand of the insect world, but the hand is its butt, and it's on fire. From chemical warfare to a concert. Our next animal superhero is the lyrebird, and its power is all about sound. Found in the forests of Australia, the undisputed king of karaoke, the master of mimicry, the ultimate impressionist. Its superpower is its voice. The lyrebird can imitate almost any sound it hears with astonishing accuracy. And I don't just mean other birds' songs. That's amateur hour for the lyrebird. This bird can perfectly replicate the sounds of its environment. Camera shutters clicking, car alarms blaring, chainsaws buzzing, and even the sounds of video games. It's like listening to a live DJ set, but the DJ is a bird with a fabulous tail. Okay, when the first platypus was discovered, scientists in Europe thought it was a hoax. They actually thought someone had stitched a duck's bill onto a beaver's body. The platypus is, hands down, one of the weirdest and most wonderful creatures on the planet. It's a mammal that lays eggs, has a duck-like bill, a beaver-like tail, and webbed feet. But its most amazing superpower is a sixth sense, electroreception. That big, rubbery bill isn't just for looks. It's covered in thousands of receptors that detect tiny electrical fields from muscle contractions. When hunting underwater, it closes its eyes, ears, and nostrils. It's essentially blind and deaf while foraging. It finds shrimp and insects by sensing their faint electrical signatures. Our next animal has a superpower would honestly win it first prize at any carnival game. Meet the archerfish. If the lyrebird is the master of sound imitation, our next animal is the master of visual imitation. This is the mimic octopus, and its superpower is shape-shifting and impersonation that would make any Hollywood actor jealous. We've had punchers, regenerators, and survivors. Now let's end with pure, unadulterated speed. Meet the peregrine falcon, the fastest animal on the planet. Not just the fastest bird, the fastest animal. And there you have it. From a shrimp that punches with the force of a bullet to a bird that breaks the sound barrier. Isn't the animal kingdom just absolutely incredible? It's like a real-life blockbuster movie. The special effects are all real. These animals show us that superpowers aren't just for comic books. They are millions of years of evolution, creating perfectly adapted, wonderfully weird, truly super creatures. I can barely get my remote to work. The archer fish is over there solving physics problems to get a snack. It's humbling, really. I have to know, which one of these superpowers would you want? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on Mind Vero. If you had as much fun as I did and you want to keep exploring the incredible wonders of our world, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Be kind to one another and be kind to our animal superheroes. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.